What up guys, Dragon here, and I'm going to do a video talking about probably one of my first favorite Rangers that I grew up with when I first started watching Power Rangers. And this might surprise some of you. The very first, I wouldn't really call it like a Ranger per se, because he wasn't really called a Ranger when he was first introduced in the show or ever during that time, but he did become a part of a Ranger team, so I would actually consider calling him a Ranger. The guy I'm talking about is the Magna Defender. I know, right? I bet some of you guys are going, "Oh, why? Like you keep calling yourself a dragon, and you cover the green and white Ranger and stuff." Guys, when I was a kid, Lost Galaxy was like the very first season of Power Rangers I saw, and the Magna Defender was the dude that caught my eye the most. Now, the reason why I like him so much is when we first get that awesome story arc, when we first see him, he was awesome to see. In many ways, remind me of like Darth Vader from Star Wars, because he was so emotionally detached from everyone. Like he was on his own mission. Like if you watch the show, like the whole thing with Scorpius and his son getting killed was so impacting and so deep. Like I didn't think a show that was like for kids could actually go that far, and it did. Like he had a death, he had just an all-out grudge revenge against somebody. It was really awesome to see the show, for me, going that far into it. Now, here's the thing though. I only liked the Magna Defender during that story arc. I do not like the. No offense to the actor and no offense to the guy. I just did not like Mike that much when he became the Magna Defender. He did not have the same like passion as uh, Kerrigan Mahan did when he was voicing the Magna Defender. Like, I understand, like, he was supposed to be, oh, like, it's his brother, the Red Ranger's his brother, and we all knew that he didn't really get killed in the first episode, obviously, and so you just had to have this brotherly bond come back together, and to me, it hurt, because honestly, I wish they would have done this. Have the guy that played Mike morph into the Magna Defender, but still have Mahan um, voice the character, because it just would have been more cool. Because I just liked, basically, I liked the voice because it reminded me so much of Darth Vader, and Star Wars was a big impact in my life when I was a kid, and that was just seeing a Darth Vader-ish character in Power Rangers was awesome. Like like two of my childhood favorite things just came together like a slice of cake that you just wanted to savor every bite of it while it was still there. And those moments came and went pretty fast. Sorry. Not not that I didn't like the rest of the series after that whole incident. And granted, that Magna Defender did come back for a few episodes as like a ghost, but I still say it would have been a little bit better. I know I'm gonna get flack for this, but this is just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You can voice your thoughts down in the comments. Just be subtle about it. Don't don't bash me too much. I'm trying my best here. Um, but like I said, this dude was a very impactful person, impactful Ranger in my childhood. Like even my best friend at the time uh, viewed himself as the Magna Defender while it was on. Like he was passionate about stuff, and like if just the passion itself described him as much as the Magna Defender, and it was really, really cool to see that he related himself to that. And it was also his favorite character, and he also, and it was really nice to see that one of my favorite characters was also his favorite character. It was really cool. Because, like, normally when you're best friends and you have, like, you're interested in Power Rangers, you're usually sometimes lopsided. Oh, I like the Red Ranger. Oh, I like the Green Ranger. Oh, so on and so forth. And that's fine, but it's a rarity in itself that you actually see someone like the same thing that you do. Especially when you're best friends, because it's... don't know what it is, but it's kind of true. So, yeah, there's the back... I mean, I know I gave you, like, a brief summary on, like, the backstory of the Magna Defender. I mean, it's... if you haven't seen the show, this is all spoilers, but, I mean, the show is, like, close to 10 years old now, I think. Probably a little bit less. Yeah, I think that's true. And, or a little bit older, actually. Sorry. But, so, I mean, I'm not spoiling anything, technically, so, but if you don't want any spoilers, stop the video right here, and, or, actually, a few minutes ago. But, I would just say, just stop the video here, and go watch it, because it's a really good story. The season is really good, and the stories are really good, and the overarching story is great throughout the whole show. But the Magna Defender story is it's sort of like a Superman story almost. Like, his planet got taken over by Scorpius, the main villain of the show, and his army. But during the attack, he is about to go fight Scorpius, but his son was kidnapped by him, Zika. There we go. I could not remember Magna Defender's son's name for a second. Is Zika. And when he tries to rescue him, a villain named Fat Catfish was threatening if he tries anything, he's just gonna kill Zika no matter what. And he lays down his weapons, he does everything that he's asked, and he just gets beaten up by Scorpius's other monsters. And when Zika's seeing this happen to his father, he just feels his pain, and he just doesn't like it, and he rushes to go defend him. And at that time, Scorpius just took him out. Like, he took, like, his energy and just zapped him with it, and it was just instantly over for Zika. And this deeply hurt the Magna Defender, and Scorpius knew that. So what he did was he banished him into, like, a crevice for like 1,000 years or so. And the only way he was able to escape was when Mike went into the same crevice during the first few episodes, and he saved him from his death, and he encompassed his soul, his spirit, I should say, and they became one. But the Magna Defender side of him was more dominant than the Mike side of him. Then later on throughout the arc, when we first see Magna Defender, he is just very withdrawn. He's only motivated for revenge. He only wants to defeat Scorpius and Fat Catfish and other enemies that were involved with his planet's destruction and his son's destruction as well, and he just wants to defeat them and show that he means business. And with his trusty Toro Zord, he can grow into enormous size and become his own Megazord and just fight the whole time. So when we first, his plan throughout his arc is to find the lights of Orion and use that power to defeat Scorpius. And he does not like any of the Power Rangers at all. Like, he is all for himself. Like, he doesn't want to work with them. He wants to be away from them because he just doesn't want to be a part of it. He doesn't mind helping them, but he just doesn't want to be like a hero. He doesn't want to defend the city. He just wants to complete his overarching mission. Like, in near the last episode of his story arc, Scorpius is attacking Terra Venture, and he is trying to stop him, but, well, not. He's trying to get to him destroy him his own way. So he goes to Terra Venture's core and he tries to blow it up along with Scorpius' ship. And the Rangers, of course, don't like that and are trying to stop him. And when he has a vision of Zika, and when he sees him, he tells him that this is not right, and he needs to stop doing what he's doing. And with the motivational speech that Zika gave to Magna Defender, he went into the overheating of reactor of Terra Venture, and he sacrificed himself to save it. And with that, he released the spirit of Mike, who is now he's fully fledged Mike now. And that was like his last gift that he gave to the Red Ranger, which was like his pretty much like the only one who believed in him, that believed that he had a good spirit, and he just did it in the kindness of his heart. And that whole story arc in itself was so impactful to me, that like this person that was so bent on his own mission could suddenly have feelings for this, like, not even his own feelings, but he could feel the feelings of the person that he had inside, telling him that what he was doing was wrong. And he could relay that and feel that when he was talking to the Red Ranger Leo every time that they encountered one another. And it was just awesome to see that. Now my final rating, I would give I am only rating the Magna Defender with that story arc. I'm not giving him an overall rating when Mike became the Magna Defender. I am not going to do that, because to me that's not fair, because I treat them as two different sides of the same coin. I'm just going to do the one side of the coin, and then maybe in another video, I don't know, I'll do the other side. So who knows? But this side, the voice acting of Kerrigan Mahan, 1 out of 10, from a scale of 1 to 10, I would say definitely a 10, because I just liked the story, I loved the passion, and it was just so impactful to just not just me, but to my friend, and it was just amazing to see everything that happened. And I just liked the voice and how you could link it to Star Wars and all that stuff. It was just really cool to have so much impactfulness throughout the whole story arc with him. So yeah, definite 10 all the way. So So, any of you Ranger fans ever seen Power Rangers Lost Galaxy and see the Magna Defender story arc? What did you think of him? Do you disagree with me? Is he a 1 out of 10? Is he 8.5? Is he a 10 out of 10 to you? What did he impact you as much as he did to me, or did he not? What's your thoughts on the Kerrigan Mahan Magna Defender? Or what's your opinion on either one of the Magna Defenders, or both of them in general? Leave a comment down below, and if you like this video and it's still getting you hyped up for the new movie, leave it a like, give it a subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Dragon Ranger out.